Hi, I'm John here at Alstede Farms, and we're going to talk about our new weather stations that we got last year. So this is one of 4 weather stations that we have. We have them placed at each one of our different farming locations throughout Chester. The main reason why we got these stations was to help us make more informed decisions when it comes to our farming practices. So each weather station has a rain gauge, which is at the top, or wind at the top, wind and wind speed direction, rain. This is solar radiation, so measuring how strong the sun is on that day, temperature and relative humidity, and then down at the bottom is a leaf wetness sensor. So each of these helps us make a decision on whether or not we need to irrigate that day. So we're using this right now because we haven't had a lot of water. So one of the biggest things is the rain gauge at the top, and that helps us determine whether or not we had rain. And in the summer there can be these difference from even a mile away. We can get an inch of rain, where here at this farm we might not get any rain at all. So it helps us really have an idea of what that microclimate is in that certain situation, which then will help us make irrigation decisions, so we won't have to irrigate as much and help conserve water compared to other farms where we might need that extra water. Also, in combination with the rain gauge, we use the temperature and relative humidity, which can help us determine how much actually evapotranspiration and loss we have from the soil. So doing that, we can tell that even if it isn't raining, maybe on a cloudy day we don't need to irrigate as much because we haven't had as much loss when it comes to moisture levels in the soil. We have also in the field moisture sensors that can tell us the moisture levels in the field along with this. So in combination we use all of that information to help really be as scientific and precise as possible, to not be wasting water, but also make sure that the plants have the adequate amount of water that they need in order to create the wonderful Christmas trees, sunflowers, and tomatoes that we have here on the farm. So one of the other great benefits of the weather stations is that they're web-based. So we have the ability of gathering this information instantly from the computer and on our phones. So we don't have to physically go out and make measurements like we used to in the past, with having rain gauges at various locations around. We'd have to drive upwards of 20 minutes away just to figure out if it rained at one of the farm locations. Now we have that information instantly, and they're able to make best management practices based off of that information.